Watch Simprissa Gaming. Just watch the final of Simprissa Gaming, and you'll kind of get why they use it by far the best out of anyone we've seen. Is that not a, is that a self stun as well?
The trade's coming in strong. And they are swarmed here, Lauren. They're not slowing down.
No, if anything, they're just picking up the pace. And they've taken everything they wanted,
Yeah,
right?
the good news is, Xipto, they used Omen Flash to get onto site. So they don't really have anything to... Okay, to stop... This is nice. They didn't have anything to stop the fast retake or the retake, and they decided to go aggro with the Flash. That was pretty cool.
Initially in the first map, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But for now, they're trying to right their wrongs. Correct the issues of the first map.
Good luck. Doable, but I was going to say, if someone starts jumping like this, it's not doable.
For FlyQuest, what they needed,
alright, nice pistol from them.
maybe enough to then take that next step.
Yeah, hopefully.
Chat, they've won 3 out of 3 pistols, right?
This is definitely the third strong pistol start.
Yeah, that is so worrying. Dude, 13-4 and they won double pistol.
In that 4v1 to not even give Xipto any sort of chance. And that's
Okay,
how
don't get
Fly are
ecoed.
gonna have to close out all of their rounds coming out
Those,
here.
just don't go, I mean,
T uncrossed, any
yeah, they should be fine. As long as they just don't hand them a gun, they should be alright.
Especially in this
I don't want to see this
anti-eco. You can
lurking.
see all 5 members in Fly. They want to be grouped. They don't want to lose any weaponry.
Yeah. Gotta just group up on
They're
this.
picking the right site.
Yep. Good approach. Much easier now.
Well, this was nice though. Shock for close, shock for back of sight, so the Neon has
no resistance.
doesn't have to worry
They're
about the
gonna have to
trips.
give away the game at some point. That they are going to be trying to go for this kind of flank here.
Okay, who gets to pick up most of these kills?
Paranoia sent through.
Mighty Elks with the
And looking to
Prime.
go
Thank you so
space
much
on
for
the
that, dude.
outside, so
Appreciate the
taking
Prime
over
usage.
towards
Welcome into the
CT
Slug
side of the
Club.
map. Cammy, you're going to be clear. This is nice from FlyQuest. Just kind of taking the tour. Just going around everything. And yeah, not going to fall for that.
Any
I think it was
kills?
Theo who caught that one in the end.
No
Yeah,
kills.
really clean,
One armor rebuy.
flawless round. I
Very
like
nice.
this confident, assertive. It's exactly what they need now.
Yeah, and the map.
Kemi_UK as well with the Prime. Thank you for doing that, mate. Thank you, Kemi.
Flank was coming through, was a beautiful response. A little bit early on the blind there,
Alright, the
but
bonus
I
is
definitely
decent.
get
The
it
bonus is
coming out
decent.
here
Pretty
for
much a buy
Xipto,
V buy.
wanting to do as much damage as they could. This is a huge
Nice
bonus
Sheriff.
round coming out for Fly.
Getting the hype
All
man Sheriff.
3
I love
rounds
that.
now for Fly. They've been grouped. Doesn't look like they want to change anything up. Coming back towards this B main once again. They want to explode, and as I said, they want that drone to get that tag so that Sonder has that target stun ready, and Dodo Nut doesn't have to slow down.
Love the pace though. Dodo Nut just going to try and bring the fire forward.
Shot.
Cammy though going to find
Shot.
space.
Wow.
Oh my god, those shots were
Back-to-back shot there.
insane.
Tara feels that maybe someone has slipped the net. Yeah, I think they've got a really good read on where Dodonut eventually went towards. Now, they're looking at the lurk towards top mid. Could have impact, sure, but there's still going to be a trip in the way. So Starbound going to be held back. Dodonut with a belting shot, though. That Bulldog
Ooh,
put to
nice
work.
spam
And now
back,
FlyQuest can
26.
maybe
Wait,
hit some
they actually might
adjustments
turn
here.
this
They're gonna
around.
get these players out of danger. They have time. It's still a minute. They could freeze a second. Take some room.
Oh yeah, you are satisfied if you're Fly right now. They understand that Xipto have to re-clear mid. Don't know whether this is going to be a pinch or whether all the enemies are going to be coming out here from B main. Alexi does have the crossfire.
Do they check the
Shiraz
corner?
has a good
Yeah.
jump spot.
Dodonut checks. Dodonut
No,
did see it look
no,
like,
no,
but still
no,
the
it's like-
crossfire.
it's like
The
comms
contact
didn't
on
come
the
in
pusher
too
and the
fast.
Swing from the back of the pillar. Shirazi keeps that together.
Yeah, because
But
they
that's not
started
deadly
entering
fodder. There were
before the
moments in there where it
turnaround.
could have flipped either way.
For sure, and I think just that calm, it had to have been from
Still though,
Alexi,
pretty good
maybe from a
bonus,
dead
right?
teammate coming
That was a
through
good
to
bonus.
let Shirazi be
Dude, the
first. That
shots at the
jump
beginning of
spot
this
to let
round
the
were
enemies
incredible.
know, hey, I'm over here, look at me.
Like, I'll watch that again.
Flame. Getting
Oh
that
my God.
aggro towards herself really opened up the round for that crossfire to just stay strong. So beautiful fundamentals coming out here, but that Guardian to start, Camu, man, that adjustment on the second kill
Okay,
was
fast strat,
everything.
3
That was
people
really
here. Omen Flash.
Three-play stack over towards
Might
Xavier,
tank
though, so
them.
this could
1,
be
2,
actually
3,
pretty dangerous.
4.
Neri going to be held back from maybe trying to springboard off the Paranoia, but still.
Yeah, this is the good stuff with
Dodonut
the
gonna try and
Omen. Sorry, the good stuff with the
as much as they
Sova, right? You can do
clear
like
through, make
deep.
sure no one's still in that corner.
Really nice
recons.
utility coming out here for Fly. They should be able to read briefly that they
Equalaris, thank you so much, dude. Thank you for doing that.
7
months in a row as well. Thank you very much.
Now trying to give that
Favorites to win the
misdirection
tourney?
towards that mid. They've inserted Dodo Nut.
It's
Now
Shopify
on
or
her to
G2,
repunish
but I went
any
with
sort of
MIBR gamble.
Xipto regrouping towards that spawn, and they've got to guess. It's all a guessing game here. Where do we re-clear next? Do we want to
But
go
probably,
take the fight
I don't know,
or do we think they're regrouping
a
towards
Shopify or G2 favorites. I don't even know.
Want the 2 players at least passive, right? Like the site, I wouldn't say it's completely open, but it's far more available than it was. And indeed, Iniri is leaning away. Then you can see the clear towards mid from Alexi, but the site take is now going to be coming in. They kept the player towards elbow the entire time, so they know that that's somewhat
Something that
safe
FlyQuest
here.
have done
Can
really
you
good
get
here is
closer, though?
keeping the
Iniri
Omen
getting
flash.
closer. Spike is in though. Iniri, beautiful timing on the back of the dart coming through. Sonder and Donut both find kills. That was critical. Tara, Alexi, and
Yeah, here comes the
Shirazi,
Omen flash.
you have to step in towards this. A very difficult situation, but some good trades here. A 2v3.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
think it's
What are we
done
doing?
just yet. Alexi gonna find Sonder. And now the 2v2
Holy,
in
there's some
fight.
shockers
Time
going
to
on
be
here.
ticking
It's a
in. They've gotta
lovely
make a move
TP
here as
though.
well to find
Four
Tara.
bullets?
And now they gotta know where Alexi is. But what a shot! And now the 1v1 Starbound. Last player.
Holy, no way.
Alexi,
Time? Yeah, easy.
beautifully
Dude,
handled
some
and
absolute
beautifully
shockers
done.
from
The fuse is
FlyQuest
there.
here.
How do they keep
They
pulling
had
off these
Omen
retakes?
flash 5v3, I'm pretty sure, and they're just dueling out into these areas without using this big bit of util. There's a couple of times here where we've seen like util and they just don't use it, right? Omen flash for this retake and that's 3v3. They had a drone where they could have checked the corners as well. They're just too eager to take duels instead of using util.
To start the second map.
God damn, Alexi.
What a beast.
What a response.
I've got to say, I do like Alexi in this role as well.
Yeah, I like that she didn't even go near
Yeah,
the
what a
smoke.
devastating
Did not
mistake
think
to make
about
as well in
tapping
terms
and
of all
said,
of
"You know what?
this.
I know exactly where you
Xipto
are. Let me
can,
get my timing
dude,
and
Xipto
play."
can pretty much do what they did in the first
And then
map.
go
Whoa, 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 whoa. Speaking of confident play, and Eerie again, right off the rip.
The second flash to re-swing, it's so sick. Every single pig had a flash between it. Dude, that second shot was lovely.
Find him, Starbound. Should be cowering in the corner, and Eerie toying with her food.
Gets the classic out.
Gets put to bed.
Dude, 23 bullets.
If this is the pace, if this is the confidence.
Yeah, this second KO flash was lovely, right? Knowing that she wants to go out and swing again. The comms are great there, just like I can flash you again if you want it.
Instant timeout. FlyQuest coaches. They're like, no, we gotta get a grip on this. Look at that.
Yeah, there comes the second flash. So strong.
Teamwork, but it's really just Neon at that point. It's all Iniri. that was a little bit mistimed there, but it's okay.
No, my heart breaks seeing that, man. Like, I don't feel much anymore, but that one
Timeout?
hurt a little bit, production.
The hell, yeah. But as you say, Lauren, this timeout couldn't come at a more perfect time.
It has to happen.
It has to. I mean,
Yeah.
they've
Yeah,
got to
I mean,
be
they
able
just
to breathe,
don't
and they've
win
gotta
buy
remind
rounds.
each other that, hey, listen, 2 rounds ago, we had that post. We were able to get into the site. We worked Xipto, got the map control that we needed, and that post shoulda, woulda, coulda been ours. So I think if they just talk to each other about tightening that up, don't peek a little bit too early, really peek off me. I need to be dying for you to pong off of my ping. So some sort of comms like this and just stabilize themselves, because that post should have gone their way. And it should. And their openings are fantastic right now. You know, we even mentioned that towards that A halls when they inserted Dodo Nut, all of that utility worked beautifully. Xipto couldn't hold that ground at all. So maybe they just put the foot to the
What kind of
gas
change
and
up do we see?
more aggressive in their openings, or really just double down.
Wait, are
on
they going to
that
do the
reset?
exact same...
choose. Like,
No,
it
I was going to say,
truly
it
is
would be
their
bold,
game.
right? Doing the exact
It's
same
very
thing that just got
different. Now we
insta
can have a little bit
shutdowns. We
different
could see it would
approach
work,
from
but
Xipto, though. Operators coming out.
it look like a
Alt as
fool
well
if
in
it doesn't.
hand.
And we get the
Neon,
op change up.
This is going to be a really
This is going to be
tricky round.
nice.
And do they
Well,
switch
I mean,
something
they're
up? Because, you know,
literally
coming out this
they're
tactical
defaulting
timeout,
to this
does-
area.
Does maybe Xipto pull off something a little bit different? And it looks like this exploration through middle could be a problem. Iniri is
That's
right
our
there.
Omen as well. That's the smokes.
With the fingers in her back pocket, ready to just control this market and punish anything. But this line, FlyQuest, they should know, Lauren. They should.
But it's very
Yeah, this
easy
was
to get
kind of
lost in
nice though.
thoughts, right? Like,
Like even though we were watching this duel the whole time,
the
the Cypher's just taken over towards B main. Camera into Cage. Cage to create the question mark that they might have crossed.
Walking back in. Oh my god, how the hell did they just hit that? Okay, floodgates are open. Do we then push? It looks like we do. Instantly going to send in Dodo Nut at the front of this pack as well. Try and send them forward.
Oh, the
Alexi
recon could be
gonna
everything.
play it forward. opportunities aplenty. One found, but more bodies to be
Damn.
dropped. Shirazi
Oh,
holding the
lovely
line so
play.
perfectly on the
Got a
side.
trick to play off as well.
Paranoia
Oh
comes
my
in,
god.
And look at them struggling to close the gap. Shirazi is
Oh,
waiting on the teammates to
jeez.
come around, but it's all on Thea in a 1v1.
Yeah, and you got to ult as
35
well.
seconds.
Damn, what
She
a
has
round
the
this
ult.
was. The Cypher made this
She's
so
obviously
doable. Bought
get
enough
on
time
out
as
of there,
well.
Get the plant.
30 seconds
Look
left.
at her utility here, Lauren. She's got
This
the
is
blind,
Omen off.
smoke, and TP. She's going to be able to reposition wherever
Here very
she wants to.
early.
They reload
Yeah, it's here
down
so early. Just wasn't expecting the Omen to
No,
insta-rotate.
giving away
Basically,
a
as soon as the
little
TP
too
happened over
much
towards
right
B
there.
main, the Omen was
Did
already
not
on the
account for
rotate.
that quick rotate coming through here for Tara, but that's unlucky. That was a little too easy for Tara to be able to close that one out.
Yeah, maybe, as you said, maybe the quick rotation just not quite thought about, or maybe think she had a couple more seconds. But you're right, had the paranoia, had the smoke, everything you'd love to be able to work with.
Yeah, and bought time for the
She
third
had
kill as
plenty of
well.
bullets. Yeah, unfortunate for her, but what a hold coming out here for Shirazi and Alexi down towards that.
Oh,
base. That was all started off of a
Yeah,
pick coming out
Shirazi
here
did
from
unbelievable
FlyQuest. Now,
things.
4 versus 5, and still Xipto are able to have
Dude,
the
8
response.
ults is
The
gonna get a little bit
anchors
wild.
in
They get the
Tara
op out
and
again.
Shirazi are just doing work
It's
right
so
now for
impressive.
Xipto.
Yeah, Shirazi there looking kind of composed under so much of that pressure is so impressive.
I like this as well.
It's wild
We got,
to see someone look that calm when there's that many players pouring in
Lovely.
from CT. Speaking of calm,
Got
and eerie,
rifle to shoot
This time,
the
gonna
camera.
find the player on the other side, but a quick mid piece. I like that. But
An
already
insta reaction,
denied
but
by
they
Cammy.
nade already.
Popping out the nade,
Flash to
forced
stop him
away
from
by the stun,
pushing.
and now looking to be
Sova
punished.
ult's
Donut
incredible.
lets it
Oh.
go flying down towards that A site, cracking it open.
Wow, what did the
This
Sova ult get as well? I thought the Sova was going to get way more value off of
This
that.
should be the round, right? This should be the one. They got a nice post pump, but you're looking at the ults, though. I'm a bit
I mean, look at
nervous
all of
about
these
that,
ults
and
for
Eerie
after
can still
plant.
do
They're
some
incredible.
damage in this as well.
Still have Sova drone as well. Sova drone goes early.
Last time around, Sandra was a little too fast to the
Oh, that
trigger.
works. You Sova
That
drone
one
up
like
here,
this.
and you get the height to see all of this. It's
Replay
awesome.
from Donut.
And Sonda trying to buy the time, though, which is pretty good. This is great. This plays in Donut.
Chill, chill, chill. You're the person with all the
trying
util.
to take those steps forward, utilizing the ult to try and get
Lovely little
close
bait.
towards elbow, but already Xipto not having the way in, and this is the final punch, right? This may not even get no, actually opting to slide on it.
Wait a
Hold on.
minute.
I didn't think that was necessary. And now I'm getting a little bit nervous. Luckily, Sonda's on the case. Gonna keep them alive. Surely this is the one they break back in. Tara still doing damage. Time is ticking. Evie got to run in. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my
Holy
god.
hell, that was so close. That was so close.
That was a little bit too close.
The casters are like double checking who won the round.
How bold she was to just stick
Go
the
for that.
spike there
Go
and,
for
and
that.
say, you know what, you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss. I
Yeah,
dare
I mean,
you.
the right
I
click
dare you to
missed.
try to kill me.
FlyQuest are on the
Oh,
board.
that was a nice flash.
It's fine. They're back.
It took quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot for FlyQuest to be able to convert that one. But luckily, they were able to.
Okay, it does break the econ. I guess some of these rounds have been pretty close. Yeah, and we had a lot of ults used into it. That was like, what, 5 ults used into one round?
And you know what? I'm down for this. If they keep exploiting that kind of like top mid, you know, pressuring through this, I like seeing this. I like seeing the map kind of like, you know, cut up in a new way. And again, it puts someone like Shirazi in a really uncomfortable spot. So now you can see this crunch. This is a really nice A take. Again, this
Yeah,
is
they're
gonna be
getting
against
wrecked
kind
from
of
the
a
Neon
hard
going
buy-in.
top mid at the
After
moment.
that Mastercard Thrifty in the
2 in a
previous
row.
round, they're going to come back in with a broken purchase. So it's not as much of a big deal, but I still like the concept that FlyQuest ran then. Just kind of like, was it 2 or 3 through top mid, the rest kind of just through A main. It's worked out well. Now, I want to see him keep it clean though. There's still threat to this. Tara does have the Vandal, there's still Sheriff, there's a Bucky and
Hey,
a
you
Neon.
got
I mean,
breach
we've all
damage as well.
been punished by it in the past, so Cammy, gonna be moving forward, and now he's just down to 2. So this is looking.
Neon Bucky? I was gonna say, maybe a Neon Bucky. Good news about this is like what? That's the only damage done. Money's flowing.
For sure. Now, that
I would be so fine with a timeout here. They talk about top middle.
Be preparing for coming into this 9th round, because that is the 3rd time that they've done it. Donut has been having a field day up top with Saunders' utility. That fault line in that small choke point, it is deadly. So I think for Xipto, 2 different players have been caught out up there. They should be communicating to each other, hey, let's just stay off that common line and then respond. So interesting to see where Xipto are going to have their response, and their response is 2 players top mid coming into this round.
And now it's on FlyQuest to.
Whoa.
Wow, that was maybe mismanaged utility, it looked like, but just mangled in the end. Dodonut just cut to size. Starbound gonna find
That
Tara,
ult would
trying
be
to take a
big.
glimpse through middle. Maybe felt that's a little unnecessary, but still, this has opened up a chance here for the rotation. And it's a race towards the A site, essentially, at this point.
We got 2 kill trips all the way at the back.
We've seen what kind of anchor she can be. Both trips towards her. And is completely aware of this. This shock dart should be huge.
Big info. No one's did any of that for a moment there. So gonna at least note 3 towards the site itself, and it looks like they want to try and take space, pushing up towards that CT
way.
side. Trade out 1-for-1, but space is the name of the game because all the other 3 players.
A great stun.
Cameo already gonna be stunned up.
Holy, it is a great stun.
Ah,
that was an incredible stun.
Finally,
They were in a weird position, right? It was kind of nice. It was like a 4v4 weird position. They push into the smoke, get the trade, and then 3 of them in a rough spot. But the stun insta swing was awesome.
Got their pick, then finished it off in spawn. So I love the little hunting party that they've created for themselves in this post plant, really giving themselves the rounds that they needed in these posts.
Now this is where it flips in my head, where I want to see what Xipto can do as their answer, right? Because we were kind of
another eco.
FlyQuest to come up with solutions,
Looking a lot better this one.
Deal with the issues from map 1 that started to feel like they might have come back here. The question then puts towards Xipto. This isn't the round I'm looking at it because it's sheriffs, right? It's bits and pieces. If they could do damage,
Nate,
great. If
it's
they
going
wanna
good,
try
dude. How you
something
doing?
out A little bit, cool. But I want to see what their plan is once we get into the meat of things when we're back towards those buys.
The breach,
But it looks
yeah,
like
the breach
mid-pressure is
with
the
a
name
neon
of the,
is
I'd say
awesome as
solution
well.
for FlyQuest.
Last round was the first time in this entire series that I saw Xipto have a little bit of miscalls, right? Tara kind of walking down
just
mid
trying to
on her
see if there's any
lonesome
trips there.
without the help of her team that were towards market. That was a little
It's cool.
funky.
It's a cool
So I
round.
think if you're
Default over
Xipto,
towards
you're
middle,
okay
create pressure.
with that last
As we can see,
round.
Xipto kind of
Be
want to
satisfied if
trap
you're
over
able to
towards mid
make
and
this half-fight competitive
late
and
take this
really
with, I'm
secure the
guessing, a
6
flash
on
over the
goal.
top.
I get a little nervous if anyone gets pinged.
Yeah, I was
through.
gonna say, we got a
That's
nice
why
recon at the back, and we had
Alexi,
3
the
people
one to find
entering
the
and no one
shot,
shooting a
burning deep the
recon.
dart. Just perfect. Just giving them the outline. Dodo not trying to hold the line, but the flash is good. It's not quite good.
No way.
Enough though. Doesn't
Dude,
sway Dodo.
took 1 bit of damage, that was it. What are they doing there? Absolutely sending it.
We don't need to run into them and give them kills. Sonder and Starbound now gonna have to hold this down. Really keep this composed, because look, the spike's not even planted. They were doing that without the spike even being down.
30
And
seconds
Alexi
left.
slipped towards Pillar. You still have one towards CT.
And they know the door's broken because they broke it earlier, but they push spawn.
Slip the net
I mean, you're not
themselves.
going to expect it.
Shires,
Fair play.
CT, Tara thinks about it, but can't get away from it. FlyQuest take the space back, but does Alexi find room to work? Because the time, they have to come to this site. Going for the safe plant on
10
CT.
seconds left.
Has a dart,
Spike
has the
planted.
shock dart, and has a chance.
Saunders' fault line is back online, and Starbound's able to slip out. That's going to be everything, but Saunders doesn't know that she's on the other
Nice
side.
shots
But
in the end.
luckily, Starbound is ready
Oh,
for
this one
it.
got a little bit close, though.
That round got so dicey, Lauren.
Yep.
To start off with Alexi on that perfect timing with the dart, it looked like Xipto were going to be able to just stop everything coming out from FlyQuest before it even started. So great push, great timing coming out here for Saunders. And it's that double up once again. Double pushing through that boba stairs.
Yeah, this push
not
was
even
awesome.
worrying about the spike, really.
The Big Bad
Able
Wolf, thank you
to
so much, man.
stabilize.
Yeah, shout out to the mods. Doing great work.
Feeling better, feeling hyped. The energy is coming back for
Some
the
people
NA
just gotta
side.
hate. That's what it is, apparently.
They've been, cured of their ills at this point.
Right, I mean, this
So
orb
really,
is giant.
feel a bit more
Yeah, just get a
confident.
breach
This
short
is the answer
to
back
keep
in.
it simple.
Keep in mind, that was with sheriffs before for Xipto, so it wasn't that kind of all in. And I like this. Iniri getting curious, going for a wander, going for a walk, and taking in the scenery. Seeing very little so far and not meeting much resistance.
Oh,
But
the
that's
sound
a
cues.
big cue. But look what the
That
Spurs are
is
doing. It's going to be a curious one
massive.
where they end
And they
up.
know that it's a fake. We're going with the spike, so it's like really weird. It's one of those ones where you go you go in and then you take the site, and then hopefully the neon's like dead or can drop the spike, and then you ult. But it just turned into the weirdest round. Like, the round makes sense because they have the Omen ult, but it just got so wrecked because of this timing.
As it stands, they have the B site, which is wild for starters. Alexi, though, is now wandering back in on 30 HP and has potentially the freest kill of her life.
One of the
It's
weirdest
the
rounds ever.
impactful one as well, but now noting Sonder is going to be tricky. Right, that's the one that's going to be harder to pin
Oh.
down. Shirazi finding Starbound eliminates all other threats, even just Sonder.
30
But a
seconds
threat
left.
to herself, truly. She can be an impactful player through and through. This would be one of those rounds, but with 20 seconds and very few options, she has to make a play,
Yeah, that's
and it
unlucky.
ain't gonna be now.
A
Shirazi's
lovely
back.
push from them over towards middle.
And
But they're
Xipto
bored of just getting exec'd on,
got
so they decide to
control
go
there, but
aggro on
Christine,
middle.
that round
You
was
might see them do
weird.
something
Yeah, I don't
similar
know
as well,
even
just go
how
aggro
they
on one
got
of the
control.
sides.
I want to say that maybe a little bit of overcooking, or maybe there was a miscomm because Dodo
like it, right?
yeah, as the duelist with the spike solo in market.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think they wanted to die. I think they knew the spike was there. It's just because they had the Omen ult.
That was a little funky. That was a little bit weird.
It was definitely a little bit weird.
But the idea
But
was there. I could see why they wanted
Concept,
to set
sure.
up Sonder to go through market, but she couldn't. She had the spike. She couldn't take that space and punish.
It had to have just been the wrong player had the spike, right?
Yeah,
It had
yeah.
to have been. Otherwise, you can kind of see the logic
No,
behind it.
no,
right?
no.
That was quite a
I
nice
think it's
little
fine.
play,
I think they just didn't see that they had
really
that Omen ult.
unfortunate that that's where they dropped the ball as well, because that would have been a lovely 11th round. In the bag, you're feeling confident, run a nice little set piece. Now we're going to have Xipto popping the timeout as well. The
IPOC? I don't know. He tweeted a while ago, right, and gave us an update. I just can't remember what it was.
Round it out on a high note. They want to still have a timeout in the second half too,
Yeah.
so maybe why not use it here if they feel there's something. But I
think he's still, like, sick.
As well. Maybe that's the case. You do have Ineri very close by, Alexi as well, Camus not too far off, so maybe something in mind. But on the other side, FlyQuest have plenty of ults. I'm surprised they haven't invested them a little bit
Then
sooner.
if you want to use the breach, or yeah, but you want to sell it, right? Because you want to try and at least get kills.
This timeout, it could be that that last round was so funky that the comms and the confusion
Got weird.
between his players,
Yeah.
and he was like, you know what? Let's just stabilize here.
Yeah.
I really need my players to secure this 6th round. So we'll see. The ultimates that you mentioned are on the board. They definitely discussed that.
Last
I quite like this
rounds
adjustment. If you look
of
at
the
utility
half.
coming out from Shirazi as well, look at the side.
Yeah, I like this, right? We said they might get a little bit proactive. Obviously, the proactiveness on mid will help them here. Now we get a little bit proactive over towards B. 3-person punish with a flash. They were ready to take control.
Then you look over towards B main, taking that space, deep smoke there. This is all feeling like it maybe hit that rotate. The only issue would be Starbound, right? Starbound still lingering in middle, still holding the space, but eventually they're going to start swinging over towards A. So it's like a full retake from the Xipto side.
Yeah, and I think FlyQuest, they just heard the sound cue coming out from the cam, and so they're easily identifying right here that they are playing retake. This should be the read to just get the spike down. And we'll see once again if FlyQuest go into that little hunting pack in this post. And if Xipto haven't answered,
See if they do. There's still the
pushing
trip in the
spawn.
way, which is going to make it a little bit more tricky.
Yeah,
that's
actually
cost
wrecked
them
him. The
a
real
life in
deep
this one.
trip
Now
that we
they
saw
spring
earlier.
Back in, and Eerie going to be leading the pack.
Uh-oh.
Takes away Sonder. FlyQuest suddenly in trouble. Reveal on towards Elbow. Evie next in line, next to Fall, punished. And now Thea and Starbound, the last two alive suddenly. It's all gone wrong. It's all fallen to pieces. Diffuses started. Starbound can try the best they can, but it's only going to be one
Honestly,
kill.
pretty good
Diffuse is
recoveries.
still
Xipto
there.
get
And Xipto,
heavy
a big
rewarded
adjustment
for
at the end of this
their
half.
yeah,
proactiveness
beautifully just
on defense.
anticipating that push that we talked about, and just that
Yeah,
punish
it was like a
on
really
Dodo
good change-up
not
from them.
giving her any space, and they secure the 6th.
Much closer game at 6 apiece. This is what we wanted, competitive between these two sides.
The trip. Yeah, the trip was awesome here. And then they were just ready to give up all of A, right? Because they were pushing over towards B to get info. So it's just a good setup with the proactiveness that they wanted to do on B main. It was a nice setup. I'm muted? No, I'm fine, right? I can see it going up. Got one guide, yeah. No, to be fair, 2 people posted it, so I was like, I ignored the first one and then I saw the second one. I was like, hold up, surely not. Can Xipto win a pistol? That's the real question at the moment. 3-0. Two accounts, same person. Yeah. Who's casting with Pansy? Potter.
Xipto and FlyQuest, and we saw the resurgence from FlyQuest here, finally looking like they've got a bit of life in them yet.
Is
Xipto's
Shopify
trying to
expected
answer
to
back,
win this
seeing them
tourney?
pushed a little harder.
I don't know.
This is
I don't think they're
much
expected
better
to win
map
it, but I
between these two.
imagine
So
maybe
competitive so far in this
people
first
that
half.
American
I'm just
will say
excited
they
for
are.
this pistol. Every pistol has been a different
But I think if
flavor.
you
It's
watch
really
the
been
other teams, I
FlyQuest
wouldn't say it's
owning,
expected.
this should be... If it's FlyQuest
E2 is
owning on this
expected to
pistol
win.
again, I fully believe
I would
it's
say
their trap.
that's...
Oh, really?
I would have them
Fully
as
all on
like
board
favorites,
for the
yeah.
third map. Make me a believer, FlyQuest Red.
Okay, okay. That's what it takes for you. Just like
Because they're American. It's just because you watch your own region more, right?
Fair play. But it has been looking like they got their pistol work sorted, right? Like FlyQuest have been absolutely spot on with them, so it would be good to see that continue here for themselves. But on the other side, Xipto have got stuck in once we got to the gun rounds, but a very close affair now at 6 apiece. Obviously, map 1 was a bit of a blur, but the mental reset has already happened. It feels
Okay.
like FlyQuest look brand new
Pistol
here,
focus
refreshed,
0-3 on
ready to
pistols.
go,
They
and we have to wait and
gotta
see how
gotta
this
win a
looks as we
pistol.
get in.
They'd
Xipto
start winning easy if they
now
won a
with their
pistol, to be
chance
honest.
show off on the attacking side.
And
See
with
how they look.
And with how fast-paced Xipto have been, this KO in this composition for Xipto, as opposed to the breach on the side of Fly, really changes those timings. The knife information that comes instantly will allow Iniri to really press the issue. So for FlyQuest, they've got to be considering
One
when that
person
knife
holding
is
here,
on
but
the
they're
board,
really expecting a
look out
middle.
for it,
So
stop it
B
from
is
just
like not
cutting
super
out
strong.
Starbound from the round
One kill,
completely.
trip back a sight.
See what kind of protocols they have, and this knife is going to catch her.
And I was really surprised because Starbound was playing pretty passive on
Pretty sure
CT.
that flash
I thought
isn't
they
meant
might
to go there,
stick
but
towards it and then just kind of depend a little bit on Evie, but
that's
no,
a
they
lot of
keep
spam.
close,
940,
got
maybe the
picked
shot
by that, but
kills.
still, Plant's going to come down. Sight is going to be on Xipto's site, so they've got that plant.
Okay, and they get back a site. So something that NRG were doing, which I thought was awesome, is when they retake the site here, they make sure they prioritize market because this crossfire is too strong. So let's see if we see that to be true. Or when you slide out like that. Oh my god.
Shot to take down Tara, leaving Camu and Shirazi with a back to the wall sort of Valorant.
1 HP, 48 HP, do so many low HPs.
Sonda, 1 HP is
So
all that
many
she's
low
got, and now
HPs.
Shirazi has to deal with them both, and the timing is still on her side. She's got the clock on her
Didn't punish
side,
that
and
swing.
She's still playing this out. They got off the spike. They didn't get it to half. They got a swing.
Damn,
Oh,
dude, she's invincible.
Shirazi takes them both
Actually
down.
invincible.
Very
Okay,
full
1-1.
clutch.
1-1 on this map.
The
3-1
moves coming out
altogether.
for Shirazi, the left jiggle, the right jiggle.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
could
some
not
big
land
shots
that
were missed
shot.
here.
But my goodness, I can't believe none of the bullets coming out from Shirazi even hit. Both players from FlyQuest so low on their HPs, and once again, deja vu, that
Dude,
B
Neon's
post-plant
mental.
with
Look
the
at some of the
spam.
slide
It
kills.
is something that we just cannot escape.
Damn, just straight away flaming that poor Riot dev who's tried to fix.
We're asking the same question. We're asking the
Very
same
true.
question.
Very true. Okay. 7-6. I mean, it wasn't the prettiest pistol round. I think you can kind of like cut that up a little bit. You know, in the replays, we'll just kind of like cut down some of that just to the end bit. But still on the other side, we
Yeah,
do
they
have the
full buy
Sheriff
into this
Alpha
one, so
Dodo
any kill is
the
good
rest,
damage.
It's going to be classics. And then Bulldogs galore and a Guardian or two. So I'd like to see maybe FlyQuest do something together, try and make a play happen on these pistols. But Tara seems all too aware.
Looking to punish.
Whoa. Wait, spikes round the corner.
Okay, that is a huge
Okay.
sheriff kill. A
It's
nice
weird though,
punish.
like one person sending it, the other two
Yeah, but
falling back and
Xipto,
getting
they're
the
just-
orb.
Oh. Let me believe. Let me have
Yeah,
hope.
like your advantage just
Encourage
instantly
chaotic
disappears.
Behavior, Pansy.
Damn, I
Neon
should've
gets a
told
kill,
them.
could
That's
ult.
great.
Doesn't have armor, obviously.
34.
Wait a minute.
Now you should
Wait a
encourage to see what's
second.
happening, see how exciting that is. It's a 3v3, it shouldn't be. There's that classic looks like it's got a kill.
no.
It's got a kill.
Oh, no.
It's actually got a yeah. This is what we wanted. In Eerie now.
Holy 30 HP, how are they getting away with this?
Oh, we
The
saw
Neon
too much
slid
chaos. I
pretty
put it
much
back in
just
the box,
straight
I put it back in the
forward.
box.
And that was with the Bulldog lineup as, oh my
Oh,
god.
these rounds are
With the
close.
Neon ult coming
Yes,
out.
Dodo Nut just got it procced it.
All popped, yeah.
Okay, well, to be fair, if you're Xipto, that is how it should go down.
Sure.
Is you should be winning this
I mean,
round.
yeah, you
but
should be winning, but...
man, if you're FlyQuest, especially with how that pistol went
Oh,
in
dude,
that 2
hit
versus 1,
them at the
the
back
fact
there.
that you aren't able to convert this after things went your way, that is a tilter
So
for
chill on this
sure.
as well. Okay, and we just skip
Valiant effort on
the
that
formalities of
broken
the
buy.
bonus and
Yep.
we just buy
But
into
here
it.
is.
We got Neon ult with the
Full
backup
gun
Bucky.
round. Great tag
It's terrifying.
for Alexi. They've now identified that the Cypher is back towards that B once again. And Ev, she's just trying to find out whether this is going to be a B split.
Yeah, we want to crunch in middle here.
Trying to get the information on the board.
Erie wants to punish this.
Oh, it
Line
is.
landed.
What a stun.
The stun hindered the approach, so an
Whoa.
yeah, dealt with.
Dude, that
And
stun
eventually the trade comes through,
early
so it was a
saved
2v1
them.
exchange at this point. You got to look at the space that they've been given. They are on the doorstep of this B site. Starbound has to deliver and does. Good pickup there, going to note the player.
Yeah, this is what you got to do. Just hold back a sight the whole time.
FlyQuest in control there.
Beautiful crunch, and Dodo not just pressing the issue, trying to back up Ev. Beautiful hold. I mean, it looked like they were gonna be under trouble, but the fact that they were able to wipe out 2 really bought enough time for Dodo not to apply that pressure towards that market. And for Xipto, they needed to press the issue and take that back site a lot sooner as they're coming through that market, because they already identified.
Thunder, yeah,
that
I mean,
Cypher was
not
gonna
even
be
the double
solo
kill at the end there. The
backside
breach
with
stun.
drone from the beginning
Breach
of the
stun
round. So
enabled
making a
the first 2
decision,
kills.
pressing the issue backside before that
But I
pinch
like the new
even
sunset
happens in the
changes.
post
It
is the
definitely
name of
makes
the
it
game for
better.
Xipto,
There's
but a
no doubt in
beautiful
my mind it
response
makes it
coming
better.
out here for Fly.
You actually have to like think a little bit now, right? You can either hold back a sight, and then even on the retake, we've seen some cool stuff from like NRG.
Bucky time, Pansy.
The only thing that like is a little bit weird is you can't really fight for this area, but I think that's okay.
I think so.
Yeah. No need for clarification. Let's see it, Neri, and see if my worries are founded or if everything is fine and dandy. Here, not going to be overly affected by the flash. Just kind of high-low setup. Alexi.
Uh-oh.
It's all good. It's all good. And Neri's
Wait,
gone.
but that's it.
Bucky didn't.
I mean, maybe with that kill at middle.
And surely you don't lose a 2v3.
Whoa, whoa,
against
whoa.
Sheriff. You keep it clean, right? You're FlyQuest.
That's so stupid. Wait, what is going on?
There we go. All good. All good.
Yeah, Saunders just having a lot of fun.
Looks like they got one person
I
that's
mean,
not
my
allowed to
armor's
shoot
stronger
in the
than yours,
rounds.
come get
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
being
my man.
bait the whole
There you go,
time.
8-8. We got a close game.
Yeah, and that's a lot to be said for FlyQuest to be able to stabilize. That pistol round was devastating. That is a tilter, and that's exactly where Thea is coming in as the IGL to just stabilize these things. And it's good to see that Sonder is still moving.
Wait, that was the peak
like
with the
we
knife
love
out,
to
right?
see her do in the server.
Bappa Kappa with the prime. Thank you for the 12
Tilter's
months.
not
Thank you,
affecting
thank
this
you.
team, and for Xipto, they've slowed
Any
down
previous
a
games
little
worth
bit as
watching?
we've changed
The Falcon
the
stuff was
second
kind of
half. And
nice.
I mentioned this KO should change up the pace for them and allow Iniri
They had
to
some,
really press the issue, and this is that round. KO ultimate on the board.
They had some cool stuff.
They know the Cypher has been leaning towards that B.
That is just straight through smoke. Dude, I mean, yeah, we just pinged it, right? I'm not even sure if there was a ping here.
That's pretty rough. Iniri looking to take back space.
Big dodge of the big dodge of the stun. Oh my god.
There's no way
Individually out-aimed
still
3
finding a
people.
pick back has brought this into the realms of reality. Iniri, Tara, and Shirazi. Now, Iniri is low after getting those 3 kills. Fair play, take a break, you know. Relax for a second, but I don't think you can. Thea and Starbound starting to take steps back towards the site. Clear out Iniri.
No,
Great little
she
farm
did
to
so
find the
much.
offset from the player up top of the box. Shirazi
Whoa,
goes down,
I mean,
and Thea
that
digs
was
her
lovely
heels
trades in the end.
FlyQuest
Dude,
starting
Enery tried
to
her best
answer
to-
back here.
Huge round coming out here for the IGL, leading by example to make this comeback happen. And you even
Still
saw
lost
how
after
she
this?
took
Yeah, a
moment,
little bit
took her
devastating, right?
breath, realized that her teammate was a few steps behind her.
Was there a
That
flash?
what
Was
they
there
were
a KO
missing
flash like in the
map
middle
one.
of this
Just
3
recollecting
duel?
themselves and sticking
No,
to
not
their
even.
game
That's
plan.
just
That
insane.
is a beautiful clutch coming out here.
Nice
And
shot.
they heard the sound cues coming through for Shirazi the whole way through. She started towards that short A, and that was a beautiful
Really good replay.
post-plant clutch here for FlyQuest. And look how happy that's making Sonder. The energy is shifting in the second map here, Lauren.
It certainly is.
Force them down to an
it
eco.
starts begging the question, does Xipto have that depth now? Do they have that capability to go back to the drawing board a bit, come up with a new idea, come up with a new plan of approach? Because as it stands, FlyQuest are now starting to really take that momentum. This is, again, another Sheriff round where, I mean, maybe if Iniri gets ult, you could see something, or maybe Alexi potentially. There is potential of it being more deadly, but by all rights, FlyQuest should convert here. Sonder one away from ult as well. That'd be lovely to have into the pocket coming into the next
Yeah,
buy.
there's a lot of
You're
ults that are
kinda
coming up
looking at,
soon.
Can Xipto get any danger building? Is there any potential here for themselves?
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what they're going to show us. I mean, even last round in Neri with that spawn push and that triple kill, that is dangerous for sure. So Xipto, they should still be feeling pretty good. This drone should give them the information that no one has actually pushed through A main, so they should still feel pretty good about this B hit. They know that the defenders don't have all the information on the board to make those pre-rotates happen, but A good peek coming out here for Donut.
Yeah, and a really good read as well, because they started to feel like they're going to peel away off the back of the out drone, but no, they got that right read. Something made them second guess it for a moment, and they were right to come back towards
Clean.
the side. And
we see some of the most mental stuff
10 rounds.
just sprinkled into these rounds.
Coming out through strong.
I don't know what it was.
Okay,
Something got
timeout
them
before the
sticking
big
on
buy
that
round
side.
will
They
make a
didn't
lot
want
of
to hit
sense
that
here.
rotate, but still, this is
Maintain the
4 rounds.
perimeter.
There's got to be a timeout here for Xipto, I think, because those 4 rounds are starting to feel a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Even though the scoreline is close, it kind of feels a little bit like map 1, I guess less when it comes to scoreline, but again, you keep it in mind, the pistol this half was run by Xipto, so this scoreline wouldn't even be as close as it is if that was taken out of the equation. So you're looking at 4 on the trot. They've got some really big ults as well. Got the Hunter's Fury there. You got Neon.
They've used both? No, they definitely have. I think they have both still.
Something surely in mind. Maybe a little pocket play being brought out here, or is it just a general ethos change almost? What would you be thinking out?
I think this has to be a change of pace. Maybe going towards poking towards that top mid. Now, Xipto, they're missing the breach, so they don't have the fault line like FlyQuest had.
Set it
to
in.
Like,
create
FlyQuest will look
that
better on
sort
this
of
map, and it's only been close
comfort,
because there's some
but
hero
they got the
rounds.
dart, they still have the Sova,
Yeah,
they've got
I think that's pretty
long
fair.
pop flashes that KO can throw across the map. So I'd like to
I mean,
see
definitely looks a
Aniri
lot better
going
than what we
towards
saw
that
in
mid,
Power.
Zipping around a little bit, cutting noise, and then they just re-hit the site together once again. That 2 rounds ago for Xipto, once again, they were in that post. Iniri had a beautiful timing off the back of the KO's util in that post. Something like that would have been perfect. I think it was a little unlucky for Xipto to lose that post plant round.
happens, yeah.
So for Xipto, they should still be feeling good going into this next one.
Yeah, I don't think it feels, you know, unobtainable yet. I think Thea had a fantastic round for herself there. Those 2 kills.
All right, do we get any kind of change up on attack?
Seeing those tilt the way of FlyQuest
They got
feels like
Omenal.
they're
Everyone
different
likes to
map as well. A
do
lot of
one
those
kind of
very
Omenal over
trickier
towards
scenarios
here.
were going Xipto's way constantly. Now,
Flash for
FlyQuest
the
to back
swing
in. Let's
bottom
see what we
middle.
have here, looking
Wait,
like
what?
a
How, does this bounce off the
rip,
top
maybe
or?
just a real high tempo mid pressure straight towards door, trying to play Aniri in again.
Weird.
To maybe find someone a little over enthusiastic through market, but no one's playing into their games.
Yeah, quick flash start.
Okay. They're happy with the pressure
You
over
can see
towards
that
middle.
FlyQuest, they've changed up their
They're going to pick the
defenses
right
here as
side
well.
here.
They
So a
sent
lot of this
Starbound
comes
over
down
the A
to,
side
and like
here.
this is
They are solo,
this is
completely on an island.
pretty much just a
trusting
lot of
that that
teams.
utility
They can
will
get over
slow it
towards the
down,
site here,
find
realize
enough
they're playing
time for Donut
retake,
to make that
kill all the
rotate come
trips and
across.
not lose
Both
anyone
Sovas
and still have
trying
like the
to get
Omen
that
flash.
mid-info, and
Then they should win after
this is
plant.
good timing for the defenders. FlyQuest know that there's not a single body towards that mid.
Wait, where did they use their
For
drone for? Their
Starbound,
middle?
They don't have to worry about any sort of pinch. They
Oh,
only
they
have
might
to worry
just
about what's in front of them.
I'm a little bit nervous for Starbound in case
Yeah,
they
they
get
might just
overrun
Omen
here.
flash
That
back
is
a
my only
site,
issue,
right?
'cause they are on an island, right?
Sonder has fault line though. Cross map help with this fault
Okay,
line.
there's
might
one
come
trip
across,
broken, one
depending
more
on what
trip.
these trips show.
And the knife should be
Lovely.
pretty spot on here. So again, already Hunter's Fury is what keeps them
Oh,
safe.
that was a great Sova ult though. It hit so many. Still no plant as well. They could potentially fast flood this if they want to. They still have Omen Flash, which they send it with. Damn, that was nice. Dude, they just swap. They just swap sides. Wait, this 3v5 is actually so on. Yeah, the Omen Flash into the Neon Send was sick. It's Bright. Thank you so much for the 13 months, man. Appreciate the prime. And then do they pop their own ult and just fast retake? Honestly, this Cypher could definitely make sound loads as the Neon sends.
When do they move from this? They've
Or
been
just
made
like
obviously a little
walk.
paranoid about the market door being broken, right? But again, keep in mind, Iniri's seen nothing. At this point, seeing nothing, surely. The penny starts to drop here.
Whoa, what is that movement? What is that movement? The double slide is too much. The double slide is too much. You gotta get punished for that, surely.
Completely
Slides in,
unaware
then
even
slides
the
to the
possibility
sides.
of playing
So
back
hard
in
to
through
shoot
main.
that.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen this kind of round before where the timing with the flank was a little bit
the backup.
off, but sure, they did
This was unlucky because Xipto did pretty good on this. Like after they lost the 2 here, the 3v5 was nice. Realized that they got to take some map control, tap with the spike, Omen Flash push with Neon.
Both players deciding to just group up, stay together, stay strong, and they are rewarded for it. Sheesh for sure, Thea. Great conversion, and that's another round where Xipto had that great push towards that short A, and Neri with a beautiful opening to just disrupt.
Oh, they love the KO flash over towards middle. But they're smoking mid. Does it really reach this angle?
Yep,
I don't
it is
think
coming
it's
down to the
great.
wire in a lot of these. As much as it has been FlyQuest consecutively getting them, it's been close.
I'm out of here. Shortcut.
Xipto going for the right up the gut sort of approach here as well, straight up towards middle. Knife gonna go in. And
Oh
away we
boy,
go,
what a
but
stun.
Gets stunned up and slowed down. Donut sends it back towards spawn and into the next round basically.
Yeah,
They
they
still try to
tank it
carry
down
on, but the
all
paranoia
almost.
is fantastic.
3 on site.
Really finding that
Oh, the
connection
breach
out.
ult's
The
incredible.
ulti goes down on the
It's
stuns
like it's
as
one of
well.
those
The
breach
back of the
ults that I
O's
love,
Donut
right?
to
Where you're
collect,
actually like
leaving Tara and
smashing them
Alexi
into a
trying to pick up
wall
the
so they can't
pieces.
use
And
it
they
to get out in
absolutely
terms of
are.
momentum.
It's 2v3 and it's certainly not done yet, but the spike
That incredible
is in
breach
such a
ult.
bad position, and even Donut just mop up what remains.
That
Yeah, I mean, they just look
almost
better on this
got
map.
dicey for a second. You saw Thea pulling out her smoke, wanted to place it behind her, and that timing that I believe it was Shirazi
Self
that got
stun?
it
Nah, it
towards
was
that made things
Dodo
real
stun, right?
dicey. But man, that aggression coming out for Fly, I gotta say, it seemed like a little bit of a desperate move for Xipto to just press the issue towards that top mid. And Neri
Yeah, the Yuto here was
doesn't
great.
have
Dude,
enough
their reactions
Yuto
on the
to
fence are
just
pretty good.
Send it up their top mid. They've got to sniff a little bit, draw out a little bit of Yuto, but unfortunately did not hit
Yeah,
their
just
shots
everyone
either.
chill. I like that. Okay, 4 chances to
Focus,
take
you
this
can hear
one.
it just at the end of that replay
Yeah,
there.
that breach ult was
Not out of the
perfect.
woods yet. You want to close out this
That
map
was
in
sick.
FlyQuest.
Job's not done.
Correct. Alexi though, the first
Yeah,
one to
just-
step up here.
just
got Donut on the
contact,
other
why
side.
not?
That's a
Nothing's
big
been
amount of
working.
presence felt here. Paranoia
Oh, the Omen Flash actually hit all 5, right?
This one, Donut certainly did. Yeah, Thea fancies a go at it as well. Some potential victims, but it's Aniri who took the damage, down to 51 HP. But the counter paranoia, nice.
Yeah, might wanna
Actually
one-way
scale them up
this.
towards the top side of A, allow them at least towards elbow. But a lot of utility just to get this space. Looks like a high flash and a dart and a smoke and away you go. But there's a lot of players on here. This is going to be hard to get in towards. The owl drone dealt with early. Shirazi trying to slip the net, and FlyQuest having absolutely none of it. Alexi coming
3.
in alive, but only for
That's
so
the
long,
ace.
surely. Is it going to come
Yeah,
down to
I'd
an
just
ace
go
to keep
3
themselves
here.
alive in this map? Alexi would have to go above and beyond for the side now. And Starbound on the other side. Alexi, is this map
Well,
done?
it's unlucky
We're
timing.
gonna take
An
us
extra
for
jump
another
spot.
round
Oh,
here.
did someone on their
Starbound, you're
team?
taking us to
Yeah,
map
someone
3.
on their team said.
55 HP. And they wait.
Oh,
And it's
dude, that was
Starbound
unlucky.
to
It was a nice
strike.
try
We
at it.
are going
Okay, we kind of
to
see
map
2 one-sided
3.
maps. This one was a little bit
FlyQuest
closer, just because some of the
finally
hero
waking
plays
up
from
here,
Xipto,
Potter.
like Saint said
That's a
earlier.
different looking team now.
Different indeed, and I love
Split
the way
is last
Starbound
as well,
even
so that'll be
clutched it out
interesting.
in this last round, just
That'll be really
biding their
interesting. We get
time,
2
knew they got the
of the
timing on that
new
second
maps.
ping with the silver dart, knew
New,
that they were gonna
maps,
get the
let's see.
space and get in Alexi's face.